Doesn't bother really good.
No, yeah, he looks better. He just keeps shanking the ball. I want to show you some things that are really, really good that you're doing, because a lot of what we work on today is going to be how to use it, because technique-wise, your forehand looks good.
Okay.
There's nothing any of the three of us would change technique-wise about your forehand right now. So we're gonna first work on the contact point, okay? Because we talk about why you're not able to make contact in the right spot, okay? If we look at Fed's here, you can see that his right, and that it is maybe a little higher. Yeah, it's not that, probably not that high, but it's in this, what we call sweet spot of your racket. Right here is called the sweet spot. It's not directly center, but it's a little bit north of center.
It's got to be more towards the tip then.
But it's not up here.
I got you.
It's right in here. You don't want to be hitting up in this area.
No.
That's why you shank the ball. And so what we're going to work on is understanding and feeling what it feels like to hit the ball right there.
Okay.
Okay? And so the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do what we call the shank challenge.
Okay. Well, I was trying to hit it here.
Well, I think that was part of the problem, or a lot of the problem, because truthfully, you want to be hitting it here.
I got you. Okay. Right.
And because if you're trying, I mean, and a lot of times
so if you miss a little bit, you're gonna hit the
and it's not the outside of the ball, or the outside of the racket does not determine how much spin the ball comes.
It's just where the tip of it is, right?
It's just the swing path, that you're coming up to the ball is how the top spin is generated, and it's not actually where you make contact on the racket.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have Ian feed you a few balls, and your goal is gonna be to hit the first 10 balls on the very top, right here. Like hit the frame.
Okay.
Yep. The more you can shank it, hence shank challenge, the better it's gonna be. Okay, so your goal for these first 10 balls is to hit the top of the frame. Okay, top. There you go, got it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's see. Oh, nope.
At the bottom.
Yep, bottom.
I hit the bottom a lot.
Okay, let's see. Up top, perfect. Good. That look of like, Megan just said, yeah, what is going on? Okay. Top, yep, got it.
Most of the point here, Phil, is to build your tactile awareness of the timing of your swing and lining it up correctly with the ball. And so we're gonna have you practice like all the way around, with the end goal being the choose here and hit here.
All right, so now we're gonna try to hit the bottom edge. I wanna go the opposite for you so you can really understand the difference, okay? So I wanna go 10 on the bottom.
I'm hitting over Ian, but not hitting the bottom.
Okay, hold on. Oh, that might have been the first one. There's a disconnect between where you hit the ball and where you want to hit the ball. Like that's good. Yeah. And so that's what we're trying to fix, is so that you can really, there we go, that was closer.
Yeah, that was closer.
Starting to understand how to hit the center, like that's dead center.
Yeah, that's
When you're trying to hit the bottom, that's when you're hitting dead center. I want to do the bottom again. There we go.
Not that one.
Ah, you actually hit it on the bottom edge. It was way more on the bottom than it looked by my eye. On the bottom, yeah. Yep. And then I think this last one is the one you really nailed it on the bottom. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, so now I want to do the top edge. Okay. Nice. Nice. Good. Oops. Good. All of these were pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel this one.
Yeah.
But I think it's important, and why we're doing
I've been
this.
trying to do this one.
Right. And I think it's important to know like which ones you struggle with and which ones you really can nail, and realizing,
wanna do
okay,
this.
right, realizing where it needs to be.
I really want to do here, not here. Okay, so I should just not go there anymore.
Right, for yes. Okay, now we're gonna go inside. Okay, so I really want to see if you can hit the throat or the bottom edge of the racket here. Okay, hold on for a second. Hold on, I'm gonna show you where you're at.
I'm like here. I'm gonna do that.
I don't know, it looks
Is it here?
pretty dead center to me.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that one was bottom.
Yeah. That's awful.
This one is top.
Well, I
So
can hear it now because when you hit the ball here versus when you hit it on the
Yeah.
edge, you can hear the difference between
Yeah.
the sound.
oh, for sure. Okay, so you got to hit it a lot closer
Yeah,
to your
a lot
body.
closer to my body.
There you go. Reach out for that one. One more. Last one. Last one. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Good.
Almost.
That was good. Yeah.
Oh, that's close
That's
enough.
good. Yeah. It's
Not on
good.
the racket, but
But it's better. That's what we're looking for. I think this one was a little bit low. Yeah.
low, yeah.
So I think it's really going to be understanding where it needs to be and how to hit the center. Does that, so far, am I making sense? Okay, so
I
now
won't try to hit it.
let's go back to hitting, yes, the center.
How the racket
One more. Okay, good. How'd you think you executed it?
I think it's okay.
Okay. It's good. Good.
So just don't want it on this side. Okay. Maybe that's why I keep shanking it then.
Well, I think a lot of it was
trying to
misconception about where you were
why
trying to
swing
hit
with the
it.
ball.
And now I think it's understanding that you know you can maneuver the ball around wherever you need to so that you can make the change to hit it now where you want it to.
But there's no reason for me to want to hit it
Nope.
on the sides ever. Right?
No.
Like,
Nope.
I should always want to
Yes.
hit the middle.
Every
Yes.
ball, no matter what
Should
kind of
feel-
ball you're hitting.
Yeah. It should feel
Yep.
totally different. Like if
Should
you're hitting
feel
the
like
ball, yeah.
the ball is like a cloud almost against your racket rather than like it's like this weird, clunky
Like,
feel.
You're like the clunk.
Yeah.
Can't get rid of this clunk. Yeah, and that's totally based on where you're hitting the ball. When you hit the ball in the right spot, it should feel like the ball, like she's talking about, just comes off the strings, and the ball should come off the strings better.
So now putting more distance between you, still being able to differentiate between the four sides. So let's go back to hitting the very top edge. Yeah. You don't go to very many lessons and we all get excited when you hit the next chord off the top of your racket. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Any questions about that? Does that make sense?
That
You
makes sense.
see, can you feel that those were on the top edge?
Yep.
But now, like, that's great.
Yeah.
Right off
So
top
I don't
edge.
want to hit it here.
Right, right,
Well, that would
exactly.
make sense why we keep shanking balls because it's so close,
Yep.
right? Because I have no margin for error. If I miss a little bit towards that side, I'm going to hit that racket
Right.
every time.
Right. And I do think, though, that you have some misjudgment
Of where it is.
of where it actually is a lot.
Okay.
And so I think that's why I wanted to start with this
so I know
drill.
where it's going.
Right. Yep. All right, so now let's do the bottom edge. Ah, there we go. Let's see it. Hold on.
I did hit it.
I think that last one
I
was.
just didn't hit the bottom enough to make it go forward.
Oh, that's all right. I didn't ask for that part. Yep, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's good. Let's look at the one before. This is the one where you're like, no, like, yeah. It was still, it was close to the bottom though.
But it's not, like I
But
can
it-
feel it because it's still on the string.
Right, right. So now you're starting to feel the difference between really, truly when you're shanking it,
As opposed to.
as opposed, yes, and when it feels really smooth in the center. Okay, so let's go, but I want you to kind of keep in the back of your mind that the bottom edge is probably the hardest of all of them for you so far, right?
Yeah.
Hitting it on the bottom here. So if you're shanking, a lot of times keep that in mind. Does that make sense when you're going out there? So you can kind of know, most people shank in the same spot. All right, now let's do the very tip of the racket, okay? Yep, it's good. It's like the lower bottom edge.
Well, I'm trying to hit.
Yeah, that's the one you've been trying to hit the whole time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the ball
Good.
right there. That's why.
Yeah, that's why you're shanking it. Yeah. Well, you're doing a good job with that now. That's why that one's the easiest for you. Yeah, exactly.
I try to do it all the time.
Okay, so now let's go to the inner edge. Yes, yes, right at the throat. There we go. That was close.
Out of bottoms. See, that's right where it was. That was. I
Yep.
think that's the one I told you I hit
Yeah.
before. I could feel it.
Yeah, that was the very last one you hit. This is the very first one, which is pretty good still. You're in the right direction.
Yeah.
We're gonna go now to hitting at
Well,
the
I've only
center.
been working on hitting it here.
Right, so now when we do, now, you know, when you go home, you can work on, okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit 5
I'm gonna definitely
or just
work
go
on
1.
hitting here.
Right, yeah.
Hitting here.
Yep. So now let's work on hitting here,
Okay.
okay? Where was that one?
I think that was okay.
Was it? Let me see.
I can't see off my iPad. It's just too
Either
much
it's
light.
too close or it was okay. One or the other.
I thought
'Cause I can't even
it
hear
was
it.
top, but I could be wrong.
I felt
It's too bad.
contact was too like stable.
Oh no, it's bottom.
Yeah.
This is the very last one. Yeah, that was good. And the more that you can really understand, like, okay, if someone says, hit the top, you could hit the top, hit the bottom, hit the bottom.
So you know how the timing works. basically.
Right, and you're gonna be able to hit the dead center and get that stability that you're looking for over and over and over and over.
Okay, that makes sense.
Does that make sense? Okay, any questions on
Nope.
this?
I just gotta work on hitting.
Yeah, you just need some reps of hitting it over and over and over in this
I
center.
don't need to rep this. I do.
No, you got that one. You got that one down.